I'm Greg.
Also known as Charlie Brown, and we're with Positive Christian Reese and more. And if you're on our YouTube watching us, don't forget that subscribe button and hit that bell so you get notified every time we go live. If you're on our Facebook, hit that follow button and give us a like. You'll get notified every time we go live. If you're new to our channel, let us know that you're new so we can give you a warm welcome. So, with that being said, today we're going to go back to basics. We're going to go back to the beginning. If you are new and just starting out in the crafting community and you're wanting to learn how to do a basic wreath with Dollar Tree stuff, stick around because that's what we're doing today. It's nothing expensive. The frame is from the Dollar Tree. The Chanel's I did not get from the Dollar Tree. It's ones that I already had that I got purchased from Walmart, Hobby Lobby, or Joann's or Michael's. But you can use the Dollar Tree zip Chanel's or pipe cleaners, whichever one you'd like to call them, and I will tell you how I put them on. So with that being said, let's get started. Let me get my apron on. Alrighty. I think. There we go. So when I go to use my Chanel stems, when I go to put these on to the frame, I always take it and bend it in half so I know where the middle is. That way I have an even amount of Chanel left to put my mesh and my ribbon in. And there's enough room here for one. So what I do is I take it and I fold it down, the prior Chanel. I take this Chanel that I'm getting ready to attach and I bring it up and I look and it's about a ½ inch or so that's left hanging there. So what I do is this is where I want my Chanel. So I take it out and right where that bend is, that's where I'm going to put my little dot of glue. And then I'll bring it up here. And now that glue's on the bottom and it's just going to help hold that Chanel in. And then I twist it. Okay? It's just that easy. So, and yes, all these Chanel's or pipe cleaners, whichever one you like to call them, are glued on there. Next, we got a roll of...
Hi, Brittany.
Hey, there's my daughter.
Says, why are we so early? We're not.
You're not that early.
We always go on at 6 p.m. on Fridays.
Fridays is 6, and then Saturdays it's 7:30. So as you can see, I have 6 rolls of this Dollar Tree mesh. We're not going to cut it. So what we're going to do is...
Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Pamela.
Says Pamela Vinegar is watching.
We're just going to scrunchie it up. And I'm going to use a zip tie.
Brittany said, I'm still at work.
Ah.
Pamela said, hi, Christine, Greg. How are you doing?
Hello, sweet Pamela. We are great.
How are you doing?
Yeah, how are you doing? We want to know how everybody else is doing. We're going to tighten this baby up.
Well, just think, Brittany, it's almost over. It'll be time to go home.
Pretty soon. Clip the excess off. And you see this nasty part down here? All we're going to do is just clip that off and make it a clean cut. Now we're going to get started. It doesn't matter where you start at. Doesn't matter. I'm going to start on the inside so I can tuck this piece in to the frame. And I will be zip tying it to the frame as well.
Hi, Crystal. We're glad to see you again. Says hi.
Hi, Crystal.
Brittany said it's time to go home. LOL.
Well, enjoy your trip home and be safe.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to put that in there right where that zip tie is. We're just going to go right past that Chanel. And I'm just going to give it 2 twists for now. Now that my mesh is all curling up. Let me straighten this out because it's going to drive me nuts. If not.
Pamela said doing good.
Good. So just like with regular mesh or the other mesh that I buy, I always measure out 10 inches approximately. But instead of going all the way around the wreath, I am going to go at a zigzag angle.
Brittany said, no, don't tell me what to do.
Mama said go home and be safe. So I started on the inside and I just measured 10 inches. And then I brought it down here to the outside, inner to outside. So now I'm going to go from outside to inner. And it's going to be 10 inches all the way around. And we're going to do this until we use this entire roll of mesh. We're going to do that again. I hope everyone had a safe and fun and enjoyable Labor Day. I went to some flea markets with my Brittany. Y'all, I adopted Brittany, so she's now my daughter. She didn't get a choice in the matter. I just adopted her. So that's just all there is to it. So her and I went shopping Monday because they had like a big, huge flea market down in Kentucky. So we went down there and we was looking around and I found a few things.
Brittany said, I'm going to go on home and be lonely. But tonight's the last night, isn't it? And then she said, I'm not mad.
I know you're not.
He's done with that shift tonight, isn't he? And starts back on his regular shift next week.
I think so.
And we missed you, Crystal.
Yes, we have, Crystal. We've missed you. I try not to stalk everybody that doesn't come on here for a while. I do stalk you. Just kidding. But seriously.
And Brittany said, thank God it's the last night.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't have to do that again. And as you can see, I'm not getting in every single tie, and that's okay. We'll get it. We will eventually come back and get those ties. So don't stress about the ones you don't get. There's a piece of frayed. This roll looked pretty rough, so that's why I'm putting this one on the bottom. Oh, yeah. I was going to show you guys. There's a sign underneath your seat. Speaking of Brittany.
I got to show this.
Yeah. Brittany painted it, and she did an excellent job on it.
I know, that's in your way. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
Yep, that's what Brittany painted.
Yep, she did a good job. Hold up close so I can see the eyes and the sparkles on there.
I don't know if I can see it or not. Brittany said, have you figured out what to do with my picture?
That cat one that you paint, or the witch? Yeah. I got to wait for my supplies to come in.
Yeah, Christy's going to hang it in the front room. It's a mural.
I'm going to write Charlie Brown's name on it, too. He is wound up, folks. He is really wound
I
up.
was even wound up at work.
He was.
They told me go home.
Thanks, work. He's wound up.
And we may have a couple new people that's going to do this next, what do we want to call it?
Challenge.
Challenge.
Yeah.
I talked to a couple of people at work, and they might be interested in doing this next challenge, too.
Next challenge, I think you guys will like, too. It's not any more gross food. I'm over all that. Ugh.
Brittany
I
said,
know.
oh, why, thank you.
You're welcome.
Pamela said, sprinkled with love.
Thank you for the sprinkles. We appreciate all sprinkles.
Were you able to see the Bean Boozled, Pamela, that we had done last Sunday?
It was gross. Don't ever eat them.
Brittany said, ooh. Then Brittany said, ew, no thank you.
Yeah, the next challenge is no more food. I'm over all that. I'm tired of eating gross stuff. That's gross.
But Garrett and I was the winners.
Y'all can claim victory. I don't care. You can have it. That was nasty. Boogers. Ugh. Flavor and onion. Ugh. That was gross.
Pamela said, yes, I did. I was laughing so hard.
This stuff is gross. Brittany actually got sick.
All right. Brittany said, okay, I'm going to drive home. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye. Love
Be
you, Brittany.
careful.
Be careful. Brittany actually did get sick. I tried to keep it down. I tried to be tough, but all right, we're back to where we started, and all I did was open up that Chanel, and I just went ahead and popped a mesh in there. We still have a little bit left on this row, and we're just going to keep going. And when we get to the end, I'll show you what we do. Let me take out this staple.
Hi, Susie.
Hi, Susie. How are you? Oops. Y'all, I've been counting down the days to vacation. Today is 15 more days. Tomorrow it's going to be 14.
Susie said, doing good. How are you?
Doing good. A little tired today. I've just been busy getting stuff done. But I'm good. And we're just going to keep going around. And this time when I go around, I'm going to try and hit all these Chanels that I missed on the first time around. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just going to be a base coat to cover up the wreath form. And we're still measuring out 10.
I don't think I can do all that driving.
Shh. Don't give it away where we're going.
I didn't.
You better not. You have to sew your lips together.
Whatever, forget it. I ain't going now. You're going by yourself.
Whatever, you're the driver.
No, now.
Oh, yeah.
You better call taxi.
I don't think so. And we're just going to keep up with that same pattern, just up and down, zigzagging. Okay. Now we're into the end of our roll. We're not going to cut this off. Instead, we're going to open up another roll, which I already got opened up here.
Yeah, your cousin Susie told you to be good.
No, I think she's probably telling you. You're the one wound up.
She's talking to you.
I think she's talking to you. And we are going to connect these two pieces with a zip tie. Sorry. That's not going to be 10. I'm going to tell you. Nope. So since this is the end of this row, and we're getting ready to start a new one, a new roll, I'm going to try and overlap this pretty good.
See, Susie's all confused. She said, Lucy, be good.
No, she said CB. I figured that. Everybody's telling you to be good because you're rotten.
Whatever.
Now we're just going to clip these little frayed ends off.
Oh, that'd be fun, Pamela.
What?
She said in a couple weeks, I'm going to stay 2 weeks at my daughter's in Colorado.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Send us pictures.
Yeah, post pictures in the group so we can see them.
Neither one of us have been out to Colorado yet, but
Not yet.
we will like to go one of these days.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and I'm going to grab one of these extra Chanels. And I'm going to cut it in half. No, actually, I'll just use a zip tie. And I'm going to zip tie it to the frame and just be done with it. Where I splice those two together. You're not going to see this once I get all the mesh on.
I would never do that, Susie.
What? Be bad? Yeah.
She said, don't put words in my mouth, Charlie Brown.
He's good at that. Very good at it. All right. So by the time we fluff this little piece out, you're not going to see where that zip tie is. And we still got 4 more rolls plus this one. All right, let's go out 10. Get back on this pattern. And we're going to go down here and open up this zip tie or Chanel. I'm using zip ties and Chanel, so
You're getting all confused.
yeah. It's been one of them days.
See, it's not me. It's your mind.
I know, it never works half the time.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura. Did everybody have a good Labor Day? We did nothing. Absolutely. Well,
You made me labor.
he wishes he had to work. I went shopping. Brittany and Garrett, that was on here, that helped us do the nasty food challenge blindfold taste test, and the one that did the bamboozled beans with us. So yeah, I just adopted Brittany, and so now she's my daughter. And her and I took off and went shopping Monday. Well, I don't want to say shopping. We went to a flea market that was going on down in Kentucky. So we drove down there and went and done some. It had like over 1,000 vendors, so it was a lot of walking. But hey, I did it, and I
You
wasn't
wouldn't have
in
missed
any
it for the
pain.
world, would you?
No, I wouldn't have. We had fun.
Susie said she just stayed home all day.
Normally that's what we do, but we went down there to see if we could find anything because Brittany's getting married. And with there being 1,000 vendors, we figured we'd find something. Maybe for her wedding, but we didn't find anything for wedding, so. But that's okay.
Only thing you guys found was these chip things that you bought.
Yeah. Those were good. You still have some. They're in there on the table. You ought to go get them, bring them, and show them.
Man, I gotta get up and walk in his room.
Oh, my
What do you want to say about me? What are you
Nothing.
gonna tell him? Uh-huh.
Nothing. Get going. Don't worry. I'll say it to your face.
Yeah, right.
Load up the comments. He's gone. Let him get caught up. That'll teach him to be wound up. Not those.
There you go. They're called Cheetah.
He is so bad.
I don't know what the name of these are.
I don't know. There was another guy that had him there. There was a vendor that had him there. And he had some that were hot and spicy, which I didn't get those. He had some that had powdered sugar on them. And it was called birthday cake. And they was really good. And then they had some that was barbecue. Those were good. And then he had those. Those are cinnamon sugar. And if you guys have ever been to Taco Bell and had their cinnamon twist, that's pretty much what those taste like.
Now, Susie,
What?
she said, do what she told you to do, CB. Quit being mean to my cuz.
That's
I'm not
right.
being mean. She likes it. If I don't do it, she thinks there's something wrong with me.
Whatever. Like, good. He finally gave me a break.
Whatever. Brittany said 9 days till my wedding.
Yes.
What? It's this year?
He's so bad. But we really didn't find a whole lot of stuff. Well, we did. There was a vendor that had Amazon returns boxes. So we went digging through them boxes of Amazon stuff. Show them that what I got.
What'd you get? I think she wants me to tie her up.
Whatever. That's a whole roll of twine for $1. $1. I was so excited.
That's more than you get at Walmart or
I know, or the dollar store. For $1. I was so excited.
Laura said had a good Labor Day weekend. Well, that's awesome.
Awesome. I'm so glad.
And Brittany said, I'll go. Where are you going?
We're going to go back down there. The next one's in Shepherdsville. I think that's what he said.
Oh, that's good part. I don't know.
But we did have fun. It was a lot of fun. found some clothes in the Amazon return boxes. And of course, got them all washed.
Laura said the cinnamon things look like churros. Is that what they are?
It kind of almost along those same lines as those. Yeah. But I forget. He didn't call them churros, though. He called them...
Wow.
What?
I just got told.
Good.
Brittany said, "Hey, mister, read my comments."
There you go. Good job. Good job, baby girl.
I'm shutting comments off now.
No, you're not.
Brittany said, "You're slacking."
Yes, he is. Call him slacker. I do.
Hey, Brittany, I read between the lines and I said the right word even though it's misspelled.
You have to point out everything.
Yeah.
Don't.
Susie said, "I don't see Brittany's comments." It's because she's on YouTube.
She's on YouTube. We get to see YouTube and Facebook comments. So we're streaming on both Facebook and YouTube.
Brittany said, "Hello."
Yep. So when he reads them, then you guys get to see what everybody else says on YouTube and on Facebook. For the ones that are on YouTube.
Yeah,
they get vice versa. All right.
You got my name right. Yay. You win a cinnamon.
Who?
Brittany. She said, "You tall."
Yep, that's one of his other nicknames. That's what they call him at work. Can y'all see the difference, how it's getting fuller now? Because I keep going back through and zigzagging this.
Hey, Brittany. The day of your guys' wedding, after you guys get married, when I'm standing there talking to Garrett, I'm going to look at him and say, "Welcome to the family."
That's right. Because I adopted Brittany. A girl needs a daughter to go out and do things with. So I adopted her.
Susie said she couldn't find us on YouTube.
Oh.
Pamela said, "I'm back. Had a phone call. Hopefully it wasn't nothing bad."
Hopefully it was a good phone call.
Yeah. And Laura said, "What kind of wreath are you making?"
This is going to be like a Dollar Tree wreath. That's why in our description we put like back to basics. And this is kind of sort of for like somebody that may be new and is trying to get started. All of this mesh came from the Dollar Tree. It's brown and it has that gold sequence in there. And all I'm doing is zigzagging. I still did the 8 on the top, the 8 pipe cleaners, and then the 10 on the bottom. And all I'm doing is going from the bottom. Hold on here. Let me see if I can turn this around so y'all can see. And I'm still measuring 10 inches. Let me measure this real quick. All right. So right here, it's in the bottom zip tie. Can you see that? No. Let me move all this.
I'll move this over.
That's fine. Okay. It's in the bottom here.
Mm.
Can you see that?
Yep.
It's in the bottom. So I'm just going to pull it up here. Now this is just 10 inches from that Chanel out. It's approximately 10 inches. And then we'll find the Chanel that's up here. I'm going to open this one up. And we'll pop it down in there. And then close it back up. Hopefully you've seen what I did. And then you can pull this out and fluff it. So that's all I'm doing. It's just a zigzag.
Is that long enough, Brittany? She said, "It took you long enough to read my comments."
Get him. So I'm going to measure again. That's why I grabbed 6 rolls, because I wasn't for sure how dark this was going to be. So here's another 10. And since we're up here at the top, I'm going to bring it down at an angle. And we can either do this and make it bigger, or we can go like here, either way, and make it more stretched out. I think I'm going to do this one. But you can do either way. I've been doing them both all the way through here. mixing and matching. But I do not cut the mesh if it comes from the Dollar Tree because this will fray. So do not cut it. Let me take these staples out.
Susie said she's back.
Yay, you came back. Okay. So I went to go take the staples out. Instead, they pushed down the cardboard, which is fine. And yes, you can do this with regular mesh. It doesn't have to be Dollar Tree mesh. This is just something I'm showing everybody for the, especially since we have a lot of new ones that are on here that are just starting out in the crafting world. And it's just something very easy, very basic to do. Until they can find their footing. So now that it's down here on the bottom, measured out 10, and we're going to go up here. And we're going to pop it down in there, just like that.
I know you was on YouTube, Susie. I seen your comment.
These are their crunching on Cheetos. Yeah, he did eat supper. Now we're going to unroll this. We're going to see if there's enough for 10 inches, which it looks like there is. Yep. So right here is 10. So before I go any further, we have just a little bit left. I'm going to slide this down right here in my fingers to hold it. And we're going to open up another hole. You can use as many or as little as you want.
Brittany said, "Oh, I'm hungry. What's for dinner?" Sorry, I already ate it.
He ate the rest of them. He said, "I don't know if I like these or not," but you see he's been eating them.
Because I need that good cinnamon sugar stuff.
Because he doesn't want to admit that he likes them.
Whatever. I don't like them.
Whatever. I didn't realize you was eating those. I thought he was eating the Cheetos.
That might be next.
Eat whatever you want. I don't care. All right. This is 10 inches right here. So I'm going to go just past that 10-inch mark right here. I'm going to zip tie all of this together.
Again?
Yep. We got a new roll. And since this is up here, it's going to go down here. I should probably go ahead. Yeah, let me go ahead and put this in. It makes it easier. So where I measured at the 10, I'm putting that inside the zip tie or the Chanel, this pipe cleaner. Good word. I can't talk.
Your daughter's going to get some chicken nuggies.
Ooh, from where? McDonald's? Burger King?
I don't know.
Okay. Let's scroll up. Now we're going to put these two together. And whenever I get ready to start, I just use the scrunchie method. And I scrunchie it up. I'm going to put these two together, overlap them. And then I'm going to bring it underneath of all of my mesh. And we're going to put it down here on this frame. I might as well just do it like that. Just clip off the pieces. Oh, it's tight and there's a bubble there.
Good job, Susie. She found us on YouTube.
Good job. Yeah, follow us on YouTube too.
Then Brittany said McDonald's.
McDonald's. And we're going to tighten that up. And that's going to keep your mesh from fraying. We will clip that excess. And I just do this as I go along. You can wait until the end if you want. I just clip those messy ends. And these couple of little frays. We're going to cut this off.
Brittany said Garrett's grilling brats at work. He's supposed to be busy working.
Brats are nasty. Ugh. You can have them.
Brittany said him and Carter Jr.
All right. So now that we got that, there's another. So I thought, okay, maybe not. Now we're going to get started again. Now that we got that attached, we're down there at the bottom in this zip tie hole. So we're just going to bring it up. And you do not have to use as many as I'm using. You can use as little or as much as you want. This is just for demonstration purposes only. I mean, I'll decorate it and stuff, don't get me wrong. But everything I do on here on the live is for demonstrations to show you what you can potentially do. Make it as big as you want or as little as you want. Give that a couple twists. We'll spread these out. We're going to go another 10. Spread that out. This is looking kind of thin here, so we'll just pop this one in here. I did grab 6 rolls. I don't know if we're going to use all 6 rolls. So far, we're on number 3.
Kind of looking full almost now.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure you couldn't see the frame. And I wasn't for sure because it's been a long time since I made a wreath like this. So I couldn't remember exactly how many rolls it was going to take to cover up the frame of the wreath. And it's looking like 3 so far. It's looking pretty full. And I like this.
It is getting pretty bad, isn't it, Laura? She said our McDonald's here in Chanute, Kansas couldn't get an order right if their life depends on it.
This sounds like ours down here. You tell them no pickle. They load it up with pickles. Then you take it back through. And down here, a lot of them, it's drive-through only. You can't go in there. So you have to sit in line for 2.5 hours just to tell them they got the pickles on there and you didn't want them. That or you just pick them off and go on.
Brittany said she likes the chunky wreaths.
They're a lot fuller. I like them that way.
And Susie said that's all McDonald's brats.
Ugh.
But they don't like me. And then Brittany said no pickles or dirty socks, please.
Right? Ugh. Those jelly beans were nasty. In a minute here, I'll hold this up so you can see. Let me get this one on here. I didn't think about holding it up. And I do still go ahead and put ribbon in this. So that's why I think 3 rolls is going to do it. These are 5 yards, so that's 15 yards of mesh from the Dollar Tree, because each roll is 5 yards. All right, y'all, the pink and the blue wreath that we did for fall, where I put the little mushrooms on there, gone. Went to its new home today. New forever home. I knew it wouldn't last long, but that's okay. I didn't even get a chance to put it in my Etsy shop. And that's okay.
Brittany said, oh, hey.
Yes.
When you get a chance, I think you'll have to paint my card box.
Yeah, I'm going to. We're going into town Monday and Tuesday. I got appointments both days. So I'm going to get some more of that color of paint and I'm going to take it with me and I'm going to get it painted. It's
Hi,
on there.
Shauna.
Hi, Shauna. Thought I was going to have to go stalk you, Shauna. You was late getting here. I was getting worried. Joking. But seriously, I will stalk you. No, I'm joking, everybody. I don't have time to stalk anybody. I'm always busy. All right, I'm going to hold this up. Can you see that, the difference in it? I don't know if you can or not. This side has 3 rows now, and this over here only has 2. So if you turn it sideways, maybe you can see the difference. This is the side we're getting ready to work on.
Looks like a bunch of mesh.
That's what we want it to look like, is mesh to cover up the wreath form.
Shauna said, LOL, trying to get out of Sam's Club. That's a challenge sometimes.
That's a big challenge. I don't know about your Sam's Club, but ours is always busy. And sometimes people are just rude.
Oh man, Laura said we ordered from McDonald's the other night and they forgot all 3 orders of fries. I'd definitely be letting them know about that.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if you guys know what Rallies and Checkers is. Up north here, they call it Rallies, and down south, they call it Checkers. So if you may have one or the other, it's just a little hamburger food chain. And I don't know why, but I like their food. And I think they have really amazing mushroom and Swiss, but only they put seeds on their buns. And every time I go there, I tell them I cannot have the seeds. When you have diverticulitis, colon colitis, what else? Diverticulosis, you have all that stuff. You cannot have seeds. And so I tell them I need 2 bottom buns, but you can take my top bun and give it to him and give me his bottom bun. They won't do it. They won't do it. And they make sure that they put the cheese in on the buns just so we can't take the buns apart. So I finally had enough of it and I called corporate and I said, I cannot have seeds. The last time I ate some seeds, I ended up in the hospital for 3 weeks and I'm not about to do that again. So the corporate said they are to fix my order the way I want. So I went back over there. It's probably a month later. And I told him 2 bottom buns, give him the other top bun, and you're not wasting any bread. Nope. They wouldn't do it. As a matter of fact, they started hackling me. So I grabbed the receipt and started calling corporate. Sure did. While I was standing there. I said I had enough. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Brittany said, okay, y'all, I got to pump gas by. She's probably already off by now.
Bye. Love you.
Shauna said, yes, it's crazy here. I just run here for the rotisserie chickens. They're good and cheap. And then Susie said, yeah, I used to work at Rallies. I was a manager at Rallies. And then Joanne Cherry asked, how wide is your mesh?
This is Dollar Tree mesh. It says 6 inches by 5 yards. I just got this from the Dollar Tree. And I don't know if you was here when I was saying I go from the bottom to the top at an angle, and then from the top to the bottom, I just zigzag it all the way through. And even if it's not Dollar Tree mesh and I get it from my supplier, I still, if I'm going to use a 10-inch mesh, I'll still do the same thing. And it makes it look really full, as you can see. Yeah, we don't go to our rallies. We always go to the rallies in the next 2 towns over. And every time I go up there, they're like, I already know what you want, because we go there all the time and they don't have an issue with it. But ours, that's closer in our town. Well, it's not even our town.
But they changed new owners now.
Yeah, they got new owners in there, new management. I'm like, it is still not great. Yeah, I just want to say something else.
I know. You're just trying to be nice.
Just trying to breathe.
Take a deep breath. Just breathe.
Yeah. Some people are just rude. No need for that.
Joanne said, I've tried that before. Can't wait to try.
Oh, the zigzag?
Then, hi, Lillian. Said, hi,
Hi, Lillian. How are you, girl?
How have you been? Glad to catch you on the live.
Glad you caught us. Y'all, Lillian's been doing kettlebells, and I sat and watched her all of her videos the other night while she's doing them kettlebells. Kettleballs. I want to make sure I say it right.
Get it right.
It's not a cat ball, I can tell you that.
Woohoo! They light up, though.
CD wanting to send a right cat ball.
Well,
Yeah, I love y'all, so that's why I told him no.
how many of you have cats that you'd like to just give it to?
Yeah, I like doing this. Zigzag. Every once in a while, I'll go back to this. All right. I don't think I'm going to put any more mesh on. We could actually put the other 3 on there, but I don't think we're going to need it. I think 3 is good.
Lillian said, kettlebell. Kettlebell.
That's it. I've been watching her at nighttime.
Kettlebell. Ding, dong.
When I can't sleep, I'll turn it on and I'll get on there and watch her. And I'm like, you go, girl. I gotta see when I go back if I can lift more than 5 pounds.
Well, I think that's more than 5 pounds.
This is not. So we have just this little bit left over. It's not enough to do 10. So I'm just going to take it and tuck it up underneath of the frame. Again, I'll turn it over and show you.
Susie worked at the rallies in front of the mall there in Terre Haute.
Oh, I didn't know they had rallies there. That's how long it's been
See,
since
you
I've been
could
down
have got
there.
us free food. Laura said, we are going to yard sales tomorrow. They have about 100 of them in Independence, Kansas tomorrow. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Christy may take a trip out there.
I'm on the next plane out, girl. I love me yard sales.
Lillian said, raising funds for Wounded Warriors. That's awesome.
Oh, that is awesome. I haven't donated yet, but I will. All right, now there it is. Now you see how full that is? And that's just with 3 rolls of mesh from the Dollar Tree. Now, I got some ribbon. I'm just going to use this green and this orange because there's a lot of brown in these pumpkins here. So that's why I'm using this.
Susie said, I don't work there now. Yeah, it's because, I'd ask for food.
Because he's a cow.
Lillian said, love the dollar.
Thank you. I just want to show everybody that you can, if you're new to crafting and you're just starting out, don't think that you can't start out because you can. The frame came from the dollar store. They do have the pipe cleaners, Chanel stems. They have the mesh.
They have wreath forms.
They have wreath forms. Yep, that's where the wreath form came from. So I wanted to show you guys, especially the ones that are new, you can do this. So super easy. There's no cutting and rolling. All you got to do is just put them on there. Grab you some zip ties because I know the Dollar Tree does have zip ties. That way you can tie all your mesh down. You don't have to cut it. And just zigzag it. Just remember to zigzag and have fun.
Well, that's awful kind of you, Susie. She said she'd give us free food, but she just don't work there no more.
He don't need free food. He's a cow.
What's free food and cow got to do with it?
Because you're a cow and all you do is eat and think of food.
Well, can't help it.
He'll call me and say, I'm on my way home. You going to have my lunch ready? Yes, I do any other day.
Whatever, the other day you said, fix it yourself, you lazy.
I did the other day.
See?
I was tired. But he normally gets weighted on hand and foot. He really does. He's spoiled.
You don't wear that maid outfit I want you to wear, though.
And see, once you get that ribbon on there, it even looks fuller. And you see my Chanel's down because I don't know if we'll have time to finish this because I like to go slow and explain everything. But I have these pumpkins that I picked up last year from the Dollar General, and I got them on clearance for $1 a piece. So that helps keep your costs down. We have lots of different pumpkins and gourds that we can add in here because we can always put a little pick in there, and then you can put it in there like that. And wouldn't that be cute? So that's why I haven't done anything with the zip ties yet, or the pipe cleaners, the Chanel's.
Laura said this weekend is 100-mile yard sales and flea markets through southeast Kansas and northeast Oklahoma. I hope to find some good stuff, Laura.
Mm-hmm. Girl, you can find lots of good stuff to craft with. Pots and pans. Mm-hmm.
And then Lillian said, I did a wreath with chunky yarn yesterday.
Did you do the one with the ribbon? I haven't done yet. I'm going to, but I haven't done it yet. Do you know what one I'm talking about, Lillian?
And then Joanne said, very pretty.
Thank you,
Susie
Joanne.
said, hey, cuz I'm liking about doing something like what you're doing so I can make some money.
Yes, that's why I'm doing this today, because anybody can do this. And once I get it done, I'm hoping I get it done today. We may have to wait and finish it on Sunday. because I'm a slow crafter, as you can see.
And talking all the time. I mean,
Because I like to take my time and explain what I'm doing. So well, you can do this too.
then Lillian said yes with the ribbon.
All right, what was the question?
Did that wreath thing with the chunky yarn yesterday.
Oh yeah,
And you
yeah,
said
with the
something about
ribbon.
The ribbon.
Okay, yeah.
So she said yes with the ribbon.
Yes, I want to make one of those. Lillian, you need to go on over and post that in our group. And if you're not in our group, you need to, it's free. And we encourage everybody. It's Friends of Positive Creations. And it's free. And we want everybody to post their pictures in there. I love looking at what other people do. I really do. We want anybody. That goes for anybody that's on here. If you're not in our group of Friends of Positive Creations, it's a free group. We want y'all to join and post your pictures in there. And now the only thing is, since it's a newer group, you have to put like, this was made by me or something like that. It has to be like 10 words. Stupid, I know. Or otherwise it'll say that we denied it. And we don't deny anybody's pictures. We really don't.
Susie said she has to wait till she gets money to do stuff like that. And that's why Christy does a lot of this stuff with Dollar Tree stuff. That way, if you're wanting to do something, you can buy the stuff there cheaper than you can
through suppliers.
Yeah, and still make something, and
it can still be
nice.
It still be beautiful. I mean, look at how beautiful this is. It's nice and full, and look at that ribbon. It's just gorgeous. And we haven't even put the ribbon on the top yet. Are we doing good on time still?
We're at 46:54.
Okay. Yeah, more than likely we're going to have to finish this on Sunday, which is okay. But I don't want to rush. I want to take my time and answer everybody's questions. If y'all have any questions.
Lillian said she'll have to take pictures.
Yeah, take pictures and post it. I want to see. I seen somebody else had done one, but they didn't post it in our group or anything. It was in a different group. It was really pretty. I want to see how you did yours.
Yep, those bills never stop coming, do they?
I know, that's right. Just try and match your Chanel's up with your mesh. And if you can't, that's okay. Because sometimes mine don't match up, and that's okay. I just happen to be lucky and have them. And I don't know if you guys can see how I'm doing this ribbon. Let me turn around here. So when I put in, they're both straight up. So I want the pumpkins going up and down. So I hold it, and I just take this orange one and flip it over to the side.
Can I try it?
And you just pull it like that. And pull it. See?
You want me to try it?
Do you want to try it?
Oh, it is just a grab and pull.
Here.
No, I passed.
That's what I thought.
Well, said you do a great job at teaching, Christy.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, T.
Hi, T.
She said, "Hey guys, how are you all?
We are
recovering from the game."
Ugh.
I was good the whole time.
He's so gross. He eats gross stuff anyways. He's gross. So you just hold on to the one that you want to stand straight up. Grab the other one and just give it a good tug there. Don't be afraid.
Susie said, "No, you're messed up." LOL.
He is. I gave the rest of those Bean Boozled to our. I said, "Here, go home, have fun, or go have fun with the kids." I said, "But do not let them eat them hot ones." I said, "They will end up in the hospital. Do not. They are super hot." I said, even the guys were spitting them out, and he's like, "Oh, good." I forgot to ask him if he liked them or not, or if they played the game with the kids. I said, "You guys need to play this with the kids." I already did my turn. I'm done. It's y'all turn.
He said, "Yes, Charlie Brown was the winner."
Not me.
Yeah, I took one of each and put it in a little baggie, took it to work and give it to one of my dispatchers and said, "Here, you got to try this."
Yeah, she said, if I would known you guys were going to do that, I would have come over and joined you. I said, next time. It's so gross.
He said, "You tried."
Oh, I tried. That was about it. Ugh. It was so gross. I don't know. I know what we're going to do for the next challenge, but it's not going to be food. I'm done with that food for a minute.
Moving on to bigger and better things, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. Nothing gross. I'm over that gross stuff. Ugh, that was gross.
Yeah, I think so far, Christy and me, and then we're continuing to talk to Garrett and Brittany to get them to do it too.
Oh, they're going to do it.
And then T said that was funny. And then there's a couple of ladies there at work trying to get them to do that with us. So
If we do. All right, y'all. We can go ahead and tell them what the challenge is going to be because they're not going to know what we're going to look like.
yeah,
True.
true. T said the wreath looks beautiful.
Oh, thank you. The next challenge is, have you all seen the Goodwill challenge? And do you guys know what it is? I'm telling you folks, this is hilarious. So everybody's name goes in the hat and you draw out somebody's name. I did put stipulations on there because let me tell you something. I don't want anything that Calgon isn't going to take away. Okay. Just saying. We're going to do the Goodwill challenge. And what it is like if Charlie Brown gets my name, he has to go in there and buy me pants and a shirt, or it could be a skirt, or it could be a dress in my size. I got plenty of shoes to pass out to the United States, which I'm getting rid of some of them. Okay. But anyhow, I said, no shoes. But whatever he buys for me, he'll have to bring it home. He'll have to wash it without me seeing it. And then the day of the challenge, we will all meet together at a restaurant. And then whoever name you got, you hand them the bag, and then they have to go one by one in the bathroom to change into the outfits. Then you have to come out and sit at the table and have a meal in that outfit, whatever they picked out for you. I pray Charlie Brown doesn't get me because I know he'll be putting me on polka dots and stripes.
What? I would never.
And he's colorblind, folks. He's colorblind. I hope he don't get me.
He said, "Oh, that should be fun too." And then she said, "Oh my goodness."
Folks, pray he does not get my name.
Now, if all of you would like to do this,
Yeah, if you'd like to do it with us, go ahead.
pick someone to go out and pick out your outfit and all that and wash it and everything.
Yeah, make sure it's
And then
washed.
put the outfit on and take a picture and send it to
Send it to us. Put it in our group, our
Yeah.
free group.
in the Friends of Positive Creations and more. Read some more. So if you'd be interested in doing it, then let me go back. And Shauna said that's going to be so fun. Then Joanne said you all are too cute. Lillian said, "Oh my goodness, that would."
I know. I'm
And then-
terrified.
Laura said that would be hilarious. Pamela said that sounds like a lots of fun.
Girl, listen, ladies, I'm just going to do it. If Charlie Brown gets me, I'm going to come walking out and I'm going to act like I'm walking on sunshine. I want that music playing. So I'm walking through the restaurant.
Well, I'll bring my flashlight that's real bright and shine it on you when you come out. There's your sunshine.
Let's not draw any more attention to us. The messes I get myself into. I don't know why I do.
She shows me these games on there and says, "Oh, this looks like fun. We ought to do it." And then when it starts getting close, she's like, "Why did I say that?"
I know. Well, at the time, I didn't think you would possibly, by chance, get me.
Well, it doesn't mean I'll get you either.
I know,
'Cause
because
we
I'm
could
going to
do
pray. Listen, I'm going to pray, but I also prayed to the Lord Jesus that I wouldn't get none of them nasty flavors, and I got every single one of them. They're all out of the
Well,
way.
you picked them
Check.
now. Lillian put laughing emojis in the heart. We can do it women buy for women, then guys buy for guys.
Sure, yeah. At least Brittany's not colorblind, and since I adopted her, I think she may love me. So yeah, Brittany's gonna be buying for me, and I'll buy for Brittany.
I might be able to find something for Garrett. It may be about 3-4 sizes too small or too big or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Garrett was trying to get out of this, and he's like, "That'd be fun, but there's no clothes that's gonna find." I said, "Listen, I don't care if you're wearing a pair of boxers into the restaurant. You're still doing it. We will find something for you."
Joanne asked, where are you all located?
We are in southern Indiana.
We're about, for me driving, it's about 25-30 minutes northwest of Louisville, Kentucky.
Me driving, it's about 10-15, depending on how many cops are out.
Yeah.
Ain't no grass growing underneath my tires.
In a little bitty town called Borden.
Yep. We are right off of 65, right?
Yeah, it's over a little ways.
Well, yeah, but
It's
not that
about
far.
12 miles from 65.
Yeah, we're about 12 miles from 65. Not too far.
And we still have not given up on that dream yet either, to be able to travel to see everybody.
We're actually going to start doing that. And we are, that's a reminder too. I'm glad that. Where is this? There it is. Where's that?
Okay, our trip for our vacation, we're going to be taking videos and possibly even pictures, depending on if we got reception where we're at, whether we can go live or not. But by the pictures and videos that we put out there, you guys have to guess where we're going to. And the first one that guesses right where we're going to on vacation,
it's a full wreath kit. That's
Yes.
a wreath form. It's going to be you can pick, actually, that's what we said. You get to pick if you want the Dollar Tree wreath form or if you want the tiered wreath form that I normally use. A sign, ribbon. What
I
else?
don't know what else.
Anything else I can think of to put in there. So now that we got that done, you can go through and you can decorate it. You can always, since we got pumpkins and we got the brown, you can always put a pumpkin in there. And that would be beautiful just like that. Or I grabbed lots of stuff. Come on. We have these white little berries, fall berries. We can put this in there if we wanted to. Or I always say, well, that's probably what I did. I always say you can cut these. You don't have to use this like this. You can always cut them. I knew I was forgetting my bolt cutters. And you can put these inside of there like this. I don't know if I can see that.
Kind of see.
Or, now these are just options that you can do. Here's the red berries. I usually don't keep them on the strand like this. I usually always cut them. Let's see here. I don't know why, but I like them better when they're cut. Because then you can put them where you want them. Did I drop something? Okay. You can straighten out the berries. And I believe these strands came from Michael's. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Lillian said they are great fillers.
Yes, these are really great fillers to put in the inside of the pipe cleaners. That's what it would look like with the red berries throughout. And you could even do like red and white if you do. Where did I put that white?
You do have a white stuff right here.
Oh, there's a white one stuck there.
It may have been much top bell.
That could be. So yeah, you can even do the red and the white in there. That would give it more color. Okay. I got this last year up at the Family Dollar, and they were $3. This year they don't have them, but I still have this one left over. And see how that white just kind of pops out with the brown and the green ribbon. So that's an option you can do.
Lillian said Lori also puts it in her bows.
Yes.
And then Susan said, that's cute. I like that.
And then here's a sign that I got from Dollar Tree last year. And I was going to make something with it, and I just haven't. You can also do it like this. And you can attach that to your wreath.
Joanne said, I love the sign.
Thank you. And then, of course, this I got from Michael's. And I thought it was so super cute, but I haven't done anything with it yet. You know, I don't like these bows, so I always rip those off. But like I said, I just pulled these out right before we went live. But I just want to show you all the options you could do. And that kind of matches all the colors as well. And I think maybe this with our berries. That I just lost. Yeah.
T said, oh yes, the lines and little strings would look great.
Yeah, like that. Of course, I would straighten them all out. I'm just kind of holding them there. And that would be really cute with those coming out all around the wreath.
Pamela said, love it.
See, you got the white and then the red. And of course, like I said, I'll take this bow off and I'll make a different one. I just wanted to show you guys, you can, if you're just starting out, don't stress yourself out and think you can't do this and you can't start your business, because this is how I started. And this is why I wanted to come back to the basics today, because I know we have a lot of new ones on here and a lot of new crafters. And I just wanted you guys to have that confidence. Don't ever sell yourself so short. You can do this. I used 3 rolls of mesh from the Dollar Tree. I used a Dollar Tree frame, and I can't remember if this came from Walmart or if it came from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree does have some, but they also have the styrofoam ones too. And you can also use the styrofoam ones. It's not going to hurt anything. And you can even paint your styrofoam if you wanted to.
Lillian said, girl, I got a stash of signs, so if you need anything, let me know. I'll send it to you for free.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Joanne said the dark sign really shows up well.
It does. That's where I'm leaning towards.
And then Shauna said, very cute. Laura said, pretty wreath, Christy.
Thank you. And you see, even if we use this, we could put our little bow up here, and you wouldn't have to make a great big huge bow. And you can get ribbon from the Dollar Tree. I was going to grab some because they had just put the box of ribbon out, and a lady grabbed the whole entire box and put it in her cart. And I was like, wow, that's greedy. But instead of using this, let me see if I can pop this off.
We're at 1 hour and 3 minutes and 45 seconds.
Okay. So I'll show them this real quick. I'll show you guys real quick, get off of here, and we will attach everything. We'll finish this out on Sunday because, like I said, I wanted to take my time today and not rush through it. With us having new crafters out there, I wanted to take my time.
Laura said, had fun tonight, guys.
Oh, we had fun having you here. See, you can even take this rope, and Dollar Tree does sell this rope as well. So you can go to Dollar Tree and get a piece of rope for no more than what you're going to use, and do a little bow with a rope, and you can even do that. Now, how stinking cute is that going to be for fall with that little rope there? Isn't that cute? So don't sell yourself short. You can always, sorry, the fibers went up in my nose. Oh my goodness. So there's so many things we can do with this wreath. And I just wanted to give you guys that confidence, like I said, and that reassurance that yes, you can do this. So
Lillian said, Christy, message me and send me your address. God bless.
All right. Absolutely. God bless. Thank you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed weekend. We'll be back Sunday and we will finish this up on Sunday. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to keep trying to sew. Yeah. If I ever get done, I'll show you. But until then, y'all have a blessed weekend. And remember to always be kind, everyone.
Bye.